Welcome everyone to Akron, Ohio, and home of the Akron Zips, where the fans have been eagerly anticipating this matchup, one that could call back the glory days once seen in the old Rubber Bowl. Maybe you need a little caffeine, or maybe the sheer energy of this matchup will keep you wide awake, as we know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Akron Zips. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Zips ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Louisiana Tech's offense takes the field to start this game off. And here he comes, hardened and battle-scarred and ready to get a new season started.
This guy's had a lot of ups and downs. He's fought through injuries throughout his career. And how good does it feel as a senior now, being a leader on this team, taking the field for one more run this year?
Right, it's so nice to have a guy like this you know you can trust. You know exactly what you're getting. He knows the playbook, knows the program, a guy you can believe in.
Finds the tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Pulls it in, it's Hicks. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback, finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage. If you're a great 3rd down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill 3rd down so much in practice.
He's back to throw on 2nd down. He's right on target. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. To the ground to try to move the chains. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Louisiana Tech is really moving the football. Might as well give it to him again. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Just gets rid of it before the heat. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Now the 8th play of the opening drive, but this time facing 3rd and long. They've got the screen set up. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them. So the Akron Zips offense will try to get something going with their first possession. When you have a weapon like this on the outside, and a guy in the secondary whose job is to take everything away, it's going to be a great matchup, guys.
It's so fun to see how you attack great safeties in the middle of the field. Are you willing to do that, or are you going to try to live on the perimeter? This offensive matchup will be great.
Yeah, normally you'd say receiver versus safety, the receiver's going to win. This safety, though, has got the speed to run with this guy, and he's going to make it interesting back there.
And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down.
You don't always have to run the sexy plays, right? It doesn't have to always be up-tempo and fast and spread and doing all this stuff. Sometimes you just lower your shoulder. Sometimes you just run powerfully. You get the first down, and that's all that matters.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains.
And that's all you want, right? You want that first down, understand the situation, understand I got to get north and south, get a first down, get a new set of downs.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too? A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Still running at the 40. Flying out to the left. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Akron! They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
Here's the return from inside his 10. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Pulls it and fires to the left. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo. They'll try to get the first through the air. Quickly to the tight end. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Bulldogs have it with a 1st and 10. 3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, first down.
They'll keep it on the ground.
And runs like that are like body blows in a boxing match. 4, 5, 6-yard gains early turn into 20, 30, 40-yard gains later. They really wear down defenses, and they test their physicality.
That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Leaves it with the running back. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. And after that last run, we'll see if they keep it on the ground on 3rd. From the gun, wants to pass. Slips away. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
Nice job. Nice way to end that play for the QB. He does a really good job scrambling, getting the first down, and getting down. Because defensively, I'm trying to get a lick. Anytime I can hit the quarterback, that is a win.
1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding him the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
Oh, look out. There he goes. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. It's complete. Stopped after making the catch. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The give to the tailback. Can't get him to the ground. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Now it's 2nd and goal. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. This whole red zone offense thing has been a little shaky. They've been stopped twice already. Maybe they ought to try to score from deep. Quarterback checking off. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. Wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And that is how you finish with a 54-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
That's a first down for the offense.
Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. Looking to move it through the air. Grabbed over the middle, it's Hicks. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. The Bulldogs get enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Catch in the middle, it's Hicks.
Slants against man. That wide receiver has to win right now at the line of scrimmage against that DB playing man coverage. Quarterback, timing with the wide receiver, put it on the money. Wide receiver's probably still going to get hit too and got to hold on to that thing.
Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo.
They pick up the 1st down on the drag route. Good job by the receiver knowing it was man coverage. If he's looking, he's booking. He gave his quarterback the eyes right away that says, hey, I'm not stopping. Put it out in front of me. I'm getting this 1st down.
Looking to push the pace with the no huddle. They're going to throw it again. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. Makes his connection. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22. Louisiana Tech back to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside give.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
They'll leave it with him. Relying on that running game as they threaten to pick up a 4 down to the 13. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Off the play fake. He's got it on the run. And he should have enough for a Louisiana Tech first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Big loss on the last play threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. He's looking to throw. Quarterback adapting. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. And it's no good. Guys, a missed field goal, and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. Handoff to the lone back. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. Fires to the right. Pass on the way. It's picked off. Taking it the other way. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. The offense starts with a short field. Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. And the Bulldogs racing to the line in the hurry-up. The give out of the gun. Headed to the end zone. He's got 59 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Man, did he show some hops for that one.
Some serious vertical right there. I tell you what, everybody in front of you, hey, I'll go by air if I need to. Good job getting in the air, getting the touchdown.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Akron, 14, Louisiana Tech, 7.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. What can they pull out of the playbook here on 2nd and long from the 17? Pocket starts to collapse. And the defense gets loose, bringing the Heat, and down he goes again. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He's going for the big play. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line.
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
He'll make the stop, but he gets 4 on the play. Balls at the 25. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chain. Throws toward the end zone. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Hit as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He locked up and held on to bring him down. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Unloads quickly. And he's just run out of bounds, maybe living to fight another day there. It'll be a loss on the play. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got his man. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. They'll start this drive with a pass. Working that left side now. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Throwing right. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Zings it complete to the right. At the 35, he's got room. Racing down the left side. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Zips. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, Phyllis, here's a final update on a top 15 clash. Kentucky may not be leaving town with a blowout victory, but they'll take the dub away from Kroger Field every time. The Cats have been racking up road wins since the Bear Bryant days, and they'll get another one today. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This top 15 battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Fires deep on the run. He's got it on the right. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. He's looking to throw it. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He'll pull it down and run. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. That is no good. And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game. 1st down for this offense. He's going to pass. Complete. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. 2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the 1st down. And the Zips come to the line in the hurry-up. Comes out throwing on 1st down. A shot toward the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Akron!
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the 1st half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they can become a really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the 1st half.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
Snap from the gun on third down. Feeling some heat. And they got him for the sack. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. They're just about ready to kick it away.
Louisiana Tech, 7.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Finds his target down the middle. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. He wants to throw. Gets open down the middle. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Got room at the 35. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Zips come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. They're setting up the screen. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on 1st down. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on 2nd down. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Zips! And the stomping has commenced.
And the second half looking a lot like the first half, and this lead continues to build. How about the rhythm of this offense? They are showing you a little bit of everything. What they worked on in the offseason has been right on point, and game 1 going exactly how they scripted it.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Wideouts all wadded up in a bunch. From the gun, running back gets to give. Sweet cut there. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. On 1st down, here comes this offense. To the ground, he's got it again. Fighting off the defender. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7.
2nd down.
He's looking to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble and throws. Firing to the right, complete. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. Louisiana Tech is really moving the football. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd down.
Running back goes in motion. With jet sweep pass. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a 4th down. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. What a disappointment. No good. And I guess they wanted to draw a little closer instead. They're still way, way behind. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
And the Zips get enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on 1st down. He's going to run it. At the 40, there he goes. And he'll pick up the 1st down after a tough run there. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. They knock him down inside the 30 at the 29. It's a pickup of 6. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. He's got his man. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. Finds his man down the middle. Got enough space. Touchdown, Akron. And the route is on.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop you.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a high level.
He's had a day, 103 yards on the ground, and that will put him over 100, and what a way to start the season. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Working the middle. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. The Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line.
325.
Give to the single back. Trying to impose their will on the ground as he stopped after a 5-yard pickup to the 33. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Hicks. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. They'll go to the air. Got his man down the middle. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. On 1st and goal, let's see what Louisiana Tech does. The snap sets up the throw. He's got it down the middle. That completion will take it close to the 5.
Gain of 2.
They'll mark it at the 6.
It's now
2 of their 3 red zone trips have come up empty. They'd like to punch it in here on 2nd and goal. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech.
Louisiana Tech.
Yeah, and this offense needs a spark, man. Down big. Listen, it's game 1. It's not the end of the world, but we got a deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense needs to do their part because they got to put this thing in turbo.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
14.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19, give him 1. Didn't get much on 1st down, it's 2nd and 9. Hands it off. Nifty run there, pickup of 6 out to the 25. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. They'll try to get it through the air. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. He's got it. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the 1st as they mark it at the 32. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on 1st down. And they got him. He'll get him down for the sack.
College football, man, there's so much speed on the field now. Your safeties are smaller, they're quicker, they're faster, they're more versatile than ever. They can rush the passer. You can send them at any time. Great job by the free safety, getting to the quarterback, getting the big sack.
Gets it out quickly.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
On 3rd down, going up top. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
Scrambling away. Gets drilled as he releases it, and the ball just trickles to the ground. Excellent field position here for the offense. They'll throw it on 1st down. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Still on the 35-yard line, they'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. Got the back over the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Ball in the air, intercepted. Trying to take it back. He's inside the 40. Past the 20. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Zips.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. That last pick 6 after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
Getting some heat. The sweet feet buy a little time. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50.
For the offense.
Let's go!
Looking to move it through the air. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. Louisiana Tech back to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Get set, get set.
Power football with the run. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the middle. It's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. In a lot of losses, you just want to burn the tape. You don't want to watch it. But I think there are some things that they can take into next week from this performance.
No doubt. Offense is about finding your rhythm, finding your groove, what you do well. And you can tell, at least now, starting to get a little something going that maybe you can build on.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Give to the running back. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2.
Man, that D tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like quickness.
Finds a soft spot in the middle. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They'll give it to the back. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
I think you run that play on second down knowing it's going to make third down easier. You're not trying to hit a home run. You don't need the big play right now. Now you know third down, everything's on the table, everything's available, high success rate.
And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. Now across the 50 and at the 48-yard line, they'll have it 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Makes the grab. It's played.
And this offense continuing to spin the football, man, continuing to add to a great day. They built this big lead. They've shown you a variety that they can do a lot of really, really good things. And I like it, man. Continue to throw the football. Continue to be who you are. It's the defense's job to stop you.
Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. 1st and 10 coming up. He's going to pass. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. They'll immediately call timeout.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the fun, right? Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Slips through his hands and incomplete, and they had everything set up for the screen except the catch. 3rd and goal from way back there. Johnson wants to throw it. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And the defense gets the big 3rd down stop, creates some momentum. Hey, I don't know if they're going to go for it on 4th down, but the defense is continuing to fight, continuing to hustle, continue to fly around. These are positive signs from a group that needs to continue to grow, needs to continue to build, needs to continue to get better.
With that field goal, now it takes a touchdown to beat them, so you want to pin them back and then let the defense have a little room to work with. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. Well, this has pretty much been an evisceration, an old-fashioned stomping, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, This is one of those games where you're not necessarily throwing the playbook in the trash after this one, but I do think this coaching staff, David, really has to be honest with themselves and rethink what schemes are working and not working and which guys maybe need to get more touches in this offense.
Well, I think I like the trash option as well because it's been hot trash. This has been a bad day. Offense, defense, giving up a ton of points, not scoring near enough. So it's been a bad day you're going to want to forget.
And that's a first down for the offense.
To the air on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And the Bulldogs will snap it on 1st and 10.
First down for the offense.
He wants to throw. Fires deep toward the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over. After this, it'll be a wrap. He's going to pass on 2nd down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. He'll try to take it back. And he is brought down after the interception, and the clock strikes 0 here in the 4th quarter. The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week, and for the first week, they get it done.
Yeah, great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season, but 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.